welcome to Chow Time. I'm Spike Spencer, and we're doing an old school favorite. It's an old school deli favorite called egg salad. Why am I talking like this? I have no idea. Hi, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Spike Spencer. This is Chow Time, and yes, we are going to be making an old school deli favorite, egg salad. Because I think that's the only place you can get egg salad anymore is from old delis, or maybe like a specialty sandwich place. You really don't hear about egg salad very much. So I don't think it gets enough love. So we're gonna give it some love today. So the first thing you gotta start with eggs salad is eggs, right? It's right there in the title. So it's not hard to figure out, but it's hard-boiled eggs. I'm gonna do a whole show on hard-boiled eggs. I'm not gonna show you how to hard-boil the eggs here. But hard-boiled eggs, there's so many different ways, and I'm trying all these different ways to figure it out, because sometimes you crack open an egg and it's so easy to peel, and you wait, what did I do? What exactly was it that what kind of magic did I perform? So these eggs, let's find out how they look. I'll tell you beforehand, what I did with these eggs was I boiled them. I boiled the water. The eggs were room temperature. I dropped them down into the boiling water, not too crazy, but not where they're bouncing around. Boiled them for about 10 minutes, took them out and shocked them in ice water. I just kind of left them there, let them cool down. And that's it. Then I popped them in the fridge for a while. So let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so the first thing I would do with a hard-boiled egg is I'm cracking it a little bit at a time all around and giving it a light roll so I'm not tearing it apart. Oddly enough, I learned this from what was one of those Rankin and Bass, Easter Bunny Comes to Town, or Peter Cottontail or something like that. That's where I learned it. And then they peeled it off in this one long strip. He's like, and that's the magic of Easter eggs. I'm like, I've done that like twice in my life. So, but I have a nice trick that I like to do. So when you start peeling your egg, once you get it open like that, I like to take a small spoon. I'm sure I've shown this on one of my videos before. And then wiggle it up in there. And then it just goes bonk. Look at that. Big pieces come off. Get a spoon up in there. Comes right on off. Nice, clean, simple, easy. Boosh. Look at that. Badoosh. There we go. Okay, so now we have our peeled egg. Let's clear this out. Easy. Now I like to have a little bowl here when I'm obviously cooking this, like a little, refuge bowl. Learned that from Rachel Ray. Hey, Rachel. How are you, baby? Good to see you. Yeah, we go way back to never meeting at all. All right. Now let's see. I'm going to explain a little bit about eggs. Let's see how if these are good or bad, good or bad, good or bad. Ah, good, wonderful, perfect, fabulous. Okay, that to me is a perfect hard-boiled egg. This could be boiled a little bit more, but I actually like it a little bit creamy like that in the middle. I'm kind of surprised that it is this creamy in the middle for having 10 minutes of boiling. But for me, that's fine. But what I'm looking at here for the boiled egg is, can you see that? How nice and yellow that is? Let me pull this back here. There you go. That is nice and yellow. Notice how there's no greenish gray tint to the exterior. That means that you have done well, my son, or daughter, or whoever, whatever you are, I don't care. And we're just going to chop it all up. Nice and chunky, no big deal. This is the part where you get to express yourself however you want. You get to chop these up a little bit, leave them nice, big, and chunky, or a little bit smaller so that they will mix better, whatever you want to do. Don't care. As you know, I always say, it's your thing. Ow, do what you want to do. Is that a copyright infringement? I don't know. I was singing it, so we'll find out. Anyway, so I've got a couple more here to do. And, here's something funny. The reason I'm doing the old school egg is, okay, wait a minute, here we go. So this one must have been like in the middle of the pan where the hottest part was. See that greenish, grayish a little bit? There's nothing wrong with that, and especially for an egg salad. It's like, who cares? It's egg salad. As my dad would say, it's all going to the same place anyway. So, and this other one is absolutely fine. This is perfection, right? So that one could have just been like in the middle of the pot where it was getting a lot more heat. That's totally cool. And I got to talk about a deli story. It's a fun deli story. So we're at the deli in LA. Not Jerry's Deli. The other deli on Fairfax near Melrose. For some reason, I cannot even, for the life of me, remember the name of that deli today. I don't know. Anyway, it's a great old school deli. And we were there. I've been there many times, but we were there particularly this one time when Kim was pregnant with little Declan. This is, 7, 8 years ago. And so she's 29, 30, and just beautiful, beautiful woman. I married very well. As a matter of fact, I wrote a book called Food Game about dating and food. It works. You might want to read it. Pick up a copy, fellas. All right, so we're there, and we're having breakfast, and so there's this group of guys in the corner who... they're just, they're the guys who, they're the regulars, so they're there all the time. And this one guy says, excuse me, can you come over here for a moment? And Kim's like, okay. So she goes over and she goes, I just want to say, you are the very picture of motherhood. You are a vision. And we're like, well, thank you, And I'm like, that's so funny because we still say that, every night I say, how I look. I'm like, you're a vision. And actually, you can see our journey with Declan on Netflix. We did a documentary. We were part of a documentary they followed 8 dads around. I was one of them. It's called Being Dad. It's on Netflix. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, now we've got our base. We've got our chopped eggs. So, egg salad is very simple. It really is. You can stop at a few ingredients or you can go crazy off the wall. So we're going to do some of the in between. So the first thing, we want to have a little bit of Dijon mustard. Now Dijon mustard is just mustard with attitude. It's like, I'm a mustard. I am better than you. Yes, I am. A little bit, not too much. You don't want to overpower anything. And then you want your mayo. I'm going to do another show on how to make mayo. I'm just kind of studying that right now. You don't want to put too much of either of these at the beginning because if you do, you could overpower it and make it like this big gooey thing, and you don't want to do that. You want it to have a nice texture where everything is put together, but it's not this, goopy mess. We don't want that because there are other ingredients. So right now, this is looking great. See how it's sticking together, but it's not like a goopy mess. Now at this point, you can do a few things. You can add in some onion, carrots, celery, make it more of a salad kind of thing, like chopped really fine. Normally, what I like to do is add sweet relish. Sweet relish for my tuna salad, this kind of salad, chicken salad. I like my salads like that on the sweeter side. If you don't like it on the sweeter side, you can always add dill relish to it, and it turns out really, really well. But I have made something recently, and I'm probably going to do a show on this, but it's pretty intense. I made Chow Chow. Now, if you're Southern, you know what Chow Chow is. It's a relish that has all kinds of things. I have green tomatoes on my vine, so I made green tomato Chow Chow. It's a sweet relish with celery, peppers, onions. I have green tomatoes, lots of really great spices. So I'm going to add a little bit of this in here to my egg salad because... it's awesome. Let's see. Now, again, as I say with all salads, tuna salad, egg salad, don't just dump everything in and hope for the best. Mix it up a little bit at a time. Okay, I can use more Chow Chow. Oop, there we go. That's perfect. That will be everything I need on this one. All right, we've got our Chow Chow in our egg salad. Chow Chow is just fun to say. I usually say Chow squared, but okay. That is a lovely looking egg salad now. See how it's still clinging together. It's very nice, but it's not overdone. I will add a little salt and pepper. Of course, you got to have a salt and pepper. Now this is where the flavorings come in. So with my my tuna salads, egg salads, etc., I like to add some different herbs to it. A lot of people just leave it right here. You could be done right here. That is it. Eggs, mayo, Dijon, salt, pepper, a little something relish, and you're done. And this is a very nice egg salad. I want to amp it up a little bit. So a few things I would like to add is, one, I would add a little garlic powder, just a little bit. Now, some people say, oh, you got to use real garlic. Well, that might overpower it, actually. And the powder will mix better and has a little bit more of a sweetness to it rather than that pungent garlic kick. Then my favorites, as some of you know, is Teragon. Absolutely love Teragon. I'm going to hit it with some Teragon. Oh, it's a little much. There we go. Hit it with some Teragon, and I'm going to hit it with a little bit of thyme, which I discovered I didn't really cook a lot with thyme, but studying and figuring things out and reading up and cooking and using a little bit more thyme, mainly from Thomas Keller's books. He uses a lot of thyme. And I was like, I'll try it. And it's just, there's something about thyme that adds just another layer that is so good. Now, this egg salad is basically done, if you want to do it that way. You can plop it on a sandwich. You can just serve it up on the side, sprinkle a little, more something on it, a little parsley, a little green onion or whatever. And that will work absolutely totally fine. If you wanted to add a little bit more color to it, a little pop to it, you could sprinkle on some dried red pepper, like you put on a pizza kind of thing. Sprinkle some of that in there, or red pepper, like red bell pepper. As they say in Australia, capsicum. Actually, that was more New Zealand, what I just said. Capsicum. It's interesting. There we go. So now we have our beautiful egg salad, old school deli style egg salad, simple. And then I would finish off with a little bit more Teragon, just a hit, just so you can see it up on top. It's gorgeous. A little more. I love it. There. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is old school egg salad. You see that? Look at that. Pull back here, get a little bit better shot. There you go. That is old school deli egg salad. So thank you so much for coming in and watching this show, watching Chow Time. Please like and subscribe and check out some of the other videos at the end here. I've got a couple of them that I think you'll really like. I've got one about eggs, 5 ways fast. I probably have another salad in there that I'll put in there. You'll like it. Watch one of these videos. Tell all your friends about the show. And I hope to see you next time here in my kitchen. This is really my kitchen. I'm Spike Spencer, and this is Chow Time. Let's eat.